This is a short video demo on how to calculate p-value using Megastat plugin in Excel. So we have a real estate data from Edmonton Southeast area, and we have a question that asks, at the 0.05 significant level, can we conclude that there's a difference in the mean list price of homes with up to and including 2,000 square feet compared to those with more than 2,000 square feet? Compute and interpret the p-value. So first thing we need to do is that we need to set up a null hypothesis, and our null hypothesis would be mu1 minus mu2 would equal 0, and the alternative hypothesis is mu1 minus mu2 does not equal to 0. So the first thing we need to do is that we need to put our total square feet in order. So we go to right click, sort, smallest to largest. And so now we have them from the smallest being 672 to largest being 2,947. So in Excel, we go to add-ins, we go Megastat, hypothesis test, and we're comparing two independent groups here. So we click on that. So what we need to do now, we need to tell Excel exactly what we're comparing. So we're comparing, just delete that. So our first house is in A7. So we put in A7. And we go all the way down until we see 2,000 square feet. Now the question said including 2,000 square feet, so we include that. So A87. Now we give it the input for our second group. So the second group naturally starts at 88. And it goes down to A102. A there. So I don't know what happened. I'm just going to put it in again. A88, A102. Hit enter. Now the hypothesis difference was 0, and the confidence interval is 95%. And we do the t-test, the pool variance. So hit OK there. So what this gives us is the mean list price for the first group and the second group, the standard deviation first group and the second group, and the 81 to 15, that's just the number of samples within that group. The degree of freedom is 94. Now the degree of freedom is calculated by adding the first sample to the second sample and subtracting it by the number of samples that you've used. So 81 plus 15 minus 2, because we use two different sample groups, gives us 94. So we got the p-value. It's a two-tailed test, and we got the p-value, and it's 1.18 to exponent of negative 12. Now this p-value is very close to 0. It's very close to 0, and it's completely off from the significant level that we gave it, which was 0.05. So we come to the conclusion that we reject the null hypothesis as the p-value is very low, which is again almost 0.